Shalom. All praises to Yahawah by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. This is y&ymission. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. y&ymission teaches the 100% true doctrine as GMS. Gonna make this quick. I'm at work. Trump and them was supposed to do another attack with Iran, but the Heavenly Father is speaking. Look, 144, okay? He's always speaking. So this is a message, okay? That time, 1:44 p.m., it's a message for the elect, okay? And I'm going to bring out, read a little bit of this real quick, and then I'm going to bring out some scriptures, all right? So the Heavenly Father has got us. He got Esau, Amalek, okay? And the nations all confused, okay? Back and forth. Nobody knows what's going on. Everybody thinks this is, this guy, these decisions that are being made are being pushed and pulled back. It's a lot of lip service going on. Okay, but we ultimately know that this is the Heavenly Father doing this to these nations, causing these nations, these heathen nations to have confusion. Okay, Edom, okay, aka the white man, Amalek, aka the whites over there, head tribe of the Edom, okay, over there in Israel. All right, so it's a lot of confusion going on. Trump resumed attacks on Iran scheduled for tomorrow, postponed again. Okay, Monday afternoon here in the United States was akin to a bizarre, manic, depressive episode during which the president announced the U.S. is ceasing negotiations with Iran. Will let the bombs negotiate at the request of the U.S. is postponing the attacks scheduled for tomorrow. So you went from saying that they're going to let the bombs do the talking to pulling back and saying they're postponing an attack. And they keep doing this, all right? It began around 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time today when scores of social media posting started blaring. Look, Hermes letter breaking. The U.S. announces it will cease negotiations and now only continue negotiations through bombs. The U.S. has rejected Iran's latest proposal as insufficient for a deal, per a senior U.S. official. Trump says Iran knows what's going to be happening soon and demanded whatever, okay? So we got 144. The Heavenly Father is in control, okay? It's a message, okay, for the elect, all right? So he's telling the men of the Lord, servants of the Lord, you prophets and whatnot, stay strong, okay? He got this devil, okay, in confusion, all right? And saying, look, and saying things like, this is the Messiah, this Israel, Amalek talking. The New York Post quoting a senior retired American general, the United States is about to resume fighting against Iran with full force. And see, Amalek wants to control Esau, okay? So it doesn't matter which group of elites or the whole bundle of elites all together are in this or not with these attacks. Because, they're different houses are fighting and jockeying for position. I'm talking about the elites of this world, the Edomites, Amalek. We know that Amalek wants to fight. And we know ultimately Yahawah said he was going to have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Okay, so needless to say, look, these tidbits of information bulleted all over the world within seconds, riling up everyone everywhere. Right. The heathen riled up. But in an amazing and sudden, manic, depressive type turnaround, less than an hour or so later, President Donald Trump then posted this. I'm going to read a little, skim this. I have been asked by Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salima Al Salah, and the President of the United Arab Emirates, Mohammed. He name dropping all these people, bro. These people ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He try to put it off on them, to hold off on our planned military attack of the Islamic Republic of Iran, yeah, sure, which was scheduled for tomorrow, and that serious negotiations are now taking place. For all the crazy shit that has happened, you talk about shit now is taking place, seriously? Come on, nobody believing that, okay? And that, in their opinion, as great leaders, bro, when has United States thought that the Middle East had great leaders and their opinions matter, bro, whether they was working for the U.S. or not? This is bullshit. A deal will be made which will be very acceptable to the United States of America as well as all countries in the Middle East and beyond. This deal will include, importantly, no nuclear weapons for Iran. Right. Whatever. Okay. A person can be forgiven for feeling like they got whiplash as this fiasco unfolded, For many observers, the worst part is that this is about the 10th time this type of scenario has occurred. Right. Everybody figuring this out. They figuring the U.S. government out, okay, that they full of shit in all aspects. We're going to attack. Now we're not. Same thing over and over and over for weeks. The pattern got so familiar happening on Tuesdays that critics began referring to that day as Taco Tuesday, with taco standing for Trump always chickens out. Right, but it's not actually Trump. It's these damn elites that's backing Trump and pushing him in the spotlight, okay? Yahawah and whatnot, his group, okay, I believe he's dead, okay? But these elites are jockeying and fighting for position, all right? So this is a whole bunch of confusion, a whole bunch of madness, all right? But this is good, all right? Bring out the scriptures real quick. Psalms 2 and 4, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, okay? The Lord, okay, shall have them in derision. All right, let's look up derision real quick. Derision is the act of mocking, ridiculing, or treating someone with contemptuous laughter. It goes beyond simple, playful teasing. Instead, it involves harsh scorn intended to make the target feel worthless or foolish. And that's what I'm reading. Everybody calling this nigga Taco Tuesdays. Okay, the Heavenly Father, the target is United States of America, U.S. government, and Amalek. And everybody is looking at this government right now throughout the world as worthless and foolish. And it's showing in all the markets. Okay, we got this oil crisis going on. Financial markets are looking crazy. Okay, everybody's expecting some bullshit to happen when it doesn't. All right, so this is coming. This is coming back up. All right, this is what keeps happening. So derision. Okay, the Heavenly Father has these people looking crazy and worthless. Isaiah 8 and 10. Take counsel together, and it shall come to naught. All right. So these people are taking counsel together. It's not coming. Okay. Speak the word, and it shall not stand. For Yahawah is with us. Right. The men of the Lord, service of the Lord, the elect, the 1/3. Okay.